Have you ever felt like God was nudging you into something greater, but fear kept whispering, "You're not ready"? Trust me, I know. See, when God is calling us into something higher, fear often shows up as a counterfeit voice to keep us stuck. Doors of opportunity are opening. Opportunities are presenting themselves left and right, but instead of walking through, you shrink back. But the good news is that if God has already called you to it, He has already equipped you to get through it. So today, we are going to talk about 5 signs that God is calling you higher, but fear is keeping you stuck. Sign number 1, you feel restless in your current season. Trust me, that's something I've experienced many times in my life. You feel restless, going through the same thing over and over again, doing the same thing from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. You feel restless. You feel a holy disruption taking place in your life. You can't quite put your finger on it. That's God calling you higher. Fear is trying to tell you to stay safe, to play safe, to stay where you are, that you've done so much so far. You don't need to do anything else. You're good. You might as well just enjoy it where you're at right now. But something down inside of you says, no, I know there is more for me. So number 1 is you feel restless in your current season. Number 2, opportunities keep presenting themselves. New doors, whether it's a chance to lead, serve, or start a business, or share your story. Fear says you're not qualified. But God's word says, whom He calls, He equips. So you got to have that knowing that if the door of opportunity is presented itself, it's always divinely aligned with where God is trying to take you. And that is my testimony on today. I didn't feel qualified to be in the current position that I am, the new position that God has just given me as a career coach with Cross Purpose. My fear kept saying, you're not qualified. My fear kept saying, you're not ready. My fear kept saying, what if they don't understand you? What if you're too much for them? But God always equips those who He calls. So you have been called for such a time as this. Walk through that door boldly, confidently, and most importantly, as your authentic self as God has created you to be. Number 3, you sense a divine pull towards growth. You're tired, again, of doing the same thing that you've always done, the same way that you've always did it, and now you're ready for growth. Now you're ready for more. You're kind of ready for like a challenge. Like, I want to see what else I can do. I want to see what else is out there for me. So you are having a divine pull towards growth. You feel stretched beyond your normal capacity. Like God is challenging your faith to rise higher, but that stretching is only preparation for elevation. My God, the stretching is only preparation for your elevation. So remember, whenever you feel that divine pull towards growth, to take that class or to register your business with your state, or to just even start researching how to start a business, start researching how to start a content creation channel, researching how to bake, researching how to cook, things that you love to do. Whenever there's a divine pull of growth, that means that God is trying to take you higher. Number 4, confirmations keep showing up everywhere. From you having a conversation with somebody to even just somebody calling you, say, hey, I was thinking about you. This is what the Lord told me to tell you. From you seeing it on a billboard, on a magazine, on TV, on the back of a license plate, those are the signs. And it's not a coincidence. You're not going crazy. Like, why do I keep seeing this everywhere? It's confirmation. God is trying to confirm to you that yes, you are on the right path. Yes, you are in divine alignment. And yes, it's your time. Confirmation is going to keep showing up everywhere until you grab a hold of it and run with it. Grab a hold of it and put that faith into action. That's the only way that you're going to know what next steps to take, as if you're being led by God, because you are. God uses confirmation as a whisper. You're ready. You're qualified. You've been preparing for this. You've walked through these fires. You've walked through these life experiences. Like in my case, you know exactly where you are going. Trust that instinct, trust that intuition, and let it be your guide, because you, of all people, okay, you of all people know exactly what you've been through. You of all people know the lessons that you have learned from those experiences. And God is just confirming to you, yes, you're ready. Yes, it's your time. Number 5. Again, we're doing 5 signs God is calling you higher, but fear is keeping you stuck. So these are the things that you need to look out for. Number 5, you're afraid of failing. My God. But you can't stop thinking about it. You're afraid of failing, but it won't let you rest, okay? You're afraid of if you're gonna make those sales. You're afraid of, is anybody gonna look at your YouTube channel? Is anybody gonna listen to your podcast? Is anybody gonna buy that product? Is anybody gonna hire you for that service? You're afraid of failing, but you cannot stop thinking about it. You're visualizing, you're seeing yourself doing, you're seeing yourself being successful, but that fear is keeping you stuck because whatever reason. Fear makes you obsess of what could go wrong. I don't know. I don't know why we're wired like that, honestly. Like, we immediately go to the worst case scenario. Oh, I think I'm gonna start a business. Oh my God, no, because I ain't never started no business. I don't even know how to run no business. I don't have no business degree. Like, what are the ins and outs? What if I get sued? Do I need liability insurance? Like, we go straight to the negative immediately. But you can't stop thinking about it. That's another sign of confirmation that what we just talked about. The more and more you try to suppress it, the more and more you try to ignore it, the more and more God will continue bringing it back to you. So therefore, you might as well just surrender and do that thing that you've been waiting to do. Do that thing that you love to do. Do that thing that brings you joy. Do that thing that gives you an outlet. Do that thing that is going to inspire and encourage somebody else to step out on faith. Do that, because you are in the right place at the right time, and God has led you there for a reason, because you're ready. Okay? You're ready. So I just want to encourage you with those 5 signs. Again, number 1, you feel restless in your current season. Number 2, opportunities keep presenting themselves. Number 3, you sense a divine pull for growth. Number 4, confirmation keeps showing up everywhere. And number 5, you're afraid of failing, but it won't let you rest. So make sure you take time to really go back and listen to those things, because I guarantee you, you're experiencing 1 out of those 5 right now in your current season that you're in. Some of you all may be restless. Some of you are getting confirmations every single day, or almost every single day, by way of people calling you, by way of just that heart beating in you that tells you, go forth, go for more, you can do it, you got this, you're ready. All those things are leading and guiding you to what you know you're supposed to be doing. Fear is not a sign that you're unqualified. It's proof that you're stepping into something new. And I cannot wait to see what God does for you on your behalf. Make sure you stay locked in with New Face TV. You already know it's your girl, Miss Britt. Make sure you like, share this with somebody who needs this encouragement today, because they may be experiencing one of these 5 signs too. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time I drop a video. I love you all so much. Make sure that you know that fear is not the end of your story, but it is a signal for you to rise. And your rise starts right now. I'll talk to you all next time. Have a good day. Bye-bye.